Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about some important information, you know, and to tell you how the enemy used the inside information that known, only Satan would know, right? And so Satan kind of gave it to his, minions. And so I'm going to tell you what's this important information that they hidden from you. So from the angelic hierarchies, the Sephirim is associated with the heart. Your burning love, divine love, and all of that. That's aspect of God, the Sephirim, okay? The cherubim are basically associated. The cherubim associated with knowledge, your pineal gland, your brain area, and whatnot. And Ephanim is associated with eyes, God's eyes. God. Because the Ephanim. If you look online, you see the angels. The Ephanim is like wheels or with eyes on them, in each direction, right? They're like looping against each other, right? So those are all aspects of God. So they use, because we are part of the Creator, so they use the science against us because they know what we are. We are aspect of God. Those three, angelic hierarchy, the highest. These are the highest angelic hierarchy, which is us, 144,000. And so why they're attacking us in certain areas. They're attacking you on your pineal gland. They're attacking your brain. So they're attacking me in my nostril because your nostril is connected directly to your brain. You understand? So they're attacking me in my eyes. They have done that before. Attack me in my heart. When they attacked me in my heart one time, honestly, I thought it was gonna think, and because they use also a weapon to take, they take a sample of your heart. Okay. What I'm gonna tell you, you have to really understand how the enemy operates. They'll take a piece of your heart or they take a piece of your brain. They have done it to me. Until one of my eyes rolled back in the socket, like it went backward. They did it to me when they did that. My heart, I remember when they did that, it was very painful. So they take a sample, and because they put, it looked like a little bead, like a bead like made of, I'm not sure what materials, like copper, silver, or some sort of, they put it in your behind, and they go into your body to take samples. Because these machines are controlled by it has a device in it that actually goes in, and then it actually takes samples, and usually done by doctors or whatnot. It happened to me when I was in the Emirates. Because when I attacked this witch, and literally annihilate her. I attacked this witch and literally, and he kept screaming because he was attacking me, and I sent him to the hospital. But do I feel bad? No. Would I do it again? Yes. But then what they decided to take samples from me, because they know who you are. We are valuable to them alive than dead. So that's what they take sample from you because they feel like justified, because Satan steals. What Satan, they say he come rob, kill, and steal, or whatever. What do you think his kids would be? Would be better? You think it would be like angels? But anyhow, they did that. So now, why I'm talking about that in the past, right? Now we understand why they've taken samples from your brain. And if you have pain in your head, at one point through your targeting, that would happen because they go in and take a sample, right? And this machine with the little pearl thing is controlled by someone, and they go in and they go through your anal. And they also take sample from your spinal fluid. They do stuff like that because then they're really nice people. But anyhow, so those highest angelic hierarchy are us. Excuse me. Are associated because we are we're directly linked to creation. And because remember I told you Sephirim is like us, right? And so the Sephirim, as I said, there are, okay, I'm trying to read it here, associated with the heart, okay? And the cherubim is associated with your pineal gland, your brain area. And the Aphanim are associated with the eyes. That why they God sits on a throne, and it has wheels, and all has eyes and whatnot. This angelic, hierarchy. So that's the highest because we are the closest thing to God. Because these three hierarchies I just mentioned, that are the closest thing to God, right? So that's why they're attacking you. They're attacking you in your eyes. They're attacking you. I never used to wear glasses. All of a sudden, it just happens overnight. It was just like instant, And so now. So the heart and the brain is because they're taking this sample to Satan. Because you know what Satan does? Satan digests these aspects. Your heart, your brain, and part of your eyes or whatever. Because one of the things, if Satan digests your heart, and if you get killed, he will absorb your power. You know that? They showed you in movies. A witch dies if you consume their heart. Have you seen the movie Queen of the Damned? When she consumed that guy's heart and she turned it into dust. She consumed his power. Basically, she take his power, The blood has power too, the eyes and the brain and all of that. So Satan kids taking it to him. So, if you get killed, then he'll absorb your power. You understand? But then he'll have your power. So that's why it's important to do prayers to break this ritual done. Because they've done a ritual without you knowing. They've done a ritual without you knowing to rob you from your divine power, divine spark. And so you have to understand how the enemy operates. I'm gonna look into the other aspects because there's from angelic legion or angelic hierarchies, there are other angels too, right? But you look at the highest, there is 9 legion, closely associated with God, with creation, with God. Because the highest number, a numerical number, is a 9. And the other numbers, any number that, perceive that is it's just a combination from the first 9, okay? So they're all the 9 numbers in the universe. A 0 is the silence. A 0 is a silence where the universe still did not exist. It's like, which basically was God, what is God is. God is a 0. That's why you see in a circle in a lot of mythology. You see a circle around, say for example, a sigil, you see a circle around it. That's a 0, That was God is, all encompassing God. That's what it means. Okay? And so there's, okay, if I have to call it a 0, there's 10 numbers. Okay? There's nothing else. Everything else that comes after the 10 numbers, the 0 from 9 to 9, all a combination from the numbers before. Nothing else. You can tell me now if you can create a number without taking from the first 9. None. You can't. Because they're all in 9. 10. Okay. Counting the 0. Okay? And so I'm going to do a little bit of research today. But there is 9 directly linked to God. And these are given to humanity. It's given to, all humanity has, the Sephirim and the Aphanim and the Cherubim and Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, all of them given to humanity because they are part of your makeup. It's part of your DNA, okay? So when you understand that, you understand why they've done things the way they've done it. Because it's very meticulously calculated evil, act of evil against you, okay? So don't think these people are out for your highest good. They really care about you. They don't give a shit about you, you know what I mean? They're like, when I first got targeted, they told me, oh, you're important, you stop partying, stop doing this, you're a very important person. But I did not know they wanted shit from me, They don't tell you stuff like that. You're a very important person. I'm more important than everybody on earth to them, because their forefather wants something from me, So that why, and when I said to them, why are you not helping homeless people on the street? Why homeless? They don't deserve to be helped? No. But I'm more important. They work very hard trying to get me to quit, my bad habits. But I quit on my own. Thank God, for God, I did not quit for them, So I don't want them to think that they broke me. You can't break me. You can't break shit. Okay? But anyhow, you have to, very, very important, you have to do a prayer to undo ritual done in your heart. Because Satan, if he kills you, if you get killed, Satan will absorb your power. You know that, okay? Understand that. That was their plan. That's why they're doing rituals. Ritual, that red heifer in Israel, what do you think is that about? To steal your power, okay? It's about you.